Tigers win, going to the national championship, playing Coastal Carolina, who's not going to be the easiest test. But let's celebrate what we got now. At first, it was looking grimy. I thought Arkansas got us. I mean, I'm sitting back watching, LSU's up 3-2. Eighth inning comes in, and oh my God, it just starts crumbling. You use a lot of pitchers too, 4 different pitchers to be exact. But look, you still saved Ironson. You didn't have to throw him out in the bullpen. Even if it was for 1 inning, you get to save him. He gets 2 days of rest. Him and Anderson get 48 hours of ice. Use it wisely because in game 1 and 2, you're going to need it. Coastal's on a 26-game win streak. It's going to be an insane matchup. But looking at the pitching stats, Cowan comes in for 5 innings, allows 4 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. He had a hell of a performance, right? That's what you needed from your starter. He came out, answered the call, did what he had to do. You throw out Jaden Newt, you throw out Chase Shores, Jacob Myers. It got grimy, like I said. But shout out Bear Jones, man. When in doubt, Bear Jones is coming through. Dog, it don't matter if he went 0 for 5 last week. It don't matter nothing. They even had an opportunity to have a double play to end the inning in the 8th. It would have prevented LSU from losing that lead. It would have stopped Arkansas from going up 4-3. But guess what? Doesn't matter because Bear Jones strikes again. He goes yard, sends that damn thing to the moon without a shadow of a doubt. LSU is one of the hottest teams in college baseball right now. I'm not going to lie to you. All the reactions all over the place. You had all the college football coaches in terms of LSU watching. Cortez Hankton tapped in. Blake Baker tapped in. Everybody had their eyes on this game. It's another one of those moments where the Tigers get to show off that they're one of the biggest brands in sports. Let's break down this game real quick. Obviously, it was closely contested through the first 5 innings. Arkansas was only up 1-0. LSU didn't play any runs yet. 6th inning, LSU gets 2 of them home. And then obviously that 8th inning, it got active. It got wild. Let's take a look at the scoring plays. Arkansas got a home run to center, go up 1-0, little single shot, nothing too crazy. LSU in the bottom of the 6th. Jake Brown singles. Frey and Milam score. Pearson moves to 3rd. Then you go to the top of the 8th, right? It's an error by Jared Jones. We're not going to harp on it. We're not going to hold him accountable, right? Because what he did in the end was send you to a chance to get number 8. Will send you to a spot where LSU now has both of their aces with 2 days of rest. I think you're in a pretty good spot. There's a lot of things that you could break down here from it, but I think the biggest one is you got it done. You got it done in a moment where a lot of people were questioning some of the antics, some of the decisions from the bullpen to Jay Johnson and the shifts. The base running was even getting questioned at times. Well, guess what? Sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. LSU gets it done in the end. Arkansas's 0 for 5 against the Tigers in the College World Series. Now, that's a rivalry that you're going to be able to hold near and dear to your heart. Because, look, going into this series or going into this tournament as a whole, it was 1-2. And it didn't matter who you were putting in 1 and 2. Everybody knew that this side of the bracket was going to end up either in the purple and gold or the white and red. Thankfully, the purple and gold get it out. Win, whether it be a tough game, easy game, whatever the case may be. You only need a 1, though. And now you get 2 wins over arguably the best team that was in this entire tournament. And it adds some confidence boosting when you're going up against someone like Coastal. Because, geez, we were on live earlier when they played at 6 in the first inning. And it was a little worrisome because that's a lot of production. But when Cade Anderson steps up to the mound, I think he's going to minimize that. And I think you're in a good spot if you're LSU here. If you're Jay Johnson, you get to hang your hat, real proudly. I'm going to take you through some of the reactions on Twitter, some of the interesting ones at least. Patrick Queen comes out, says, Bear Jones, top 3 most clutch players I ever watched, dog. That means a lot coming from a guy like that. You got Kramer Robinson saying, hey, I'm asking for a favor because obviously it was tragic in 2016. They got their victory, but guess what? In the end, now you get a chance at retribution. Now you get a chance at revenge. And like he said, he's asking for a little small brief favor from the purple and gold. Garrett Nussmeyer with the bear emoji on Twitter. The socials are erupting. This was one of the biggest, most, I'm going to say, chaotic games I've ever watched in baseball, quite frankly. LSU baseball, to say the least. They got a lot of sound bites, a lot of things to pour through. But really the biggest thing I'm going to leave y'all with before I hop off, I had to give this instant reaction. Shout out Bear Jones. Everyone's going to doubt. Everyone's going to hate. Everyone's going to scrutinize. And look, I know that there's a lot that goes into this, especially, look, you go 0 for 5, 5 strikeouts, all this stuff, all this noise. Of course, people are going to chirp. All that matters is how you handle it, how you let it motivate you, and how you persevere through it. And Bear Jones did a damn good job of it. Now you get a chance to put a ring on your finger, have LSU put an 8th pennant in the box. Things are looking good. Yeah, I believe they were plus 100 going into this series against Arkansas. Now they might be minus. Now they might be favored, and for good reason. Hottest team in baseball. This has been the Verdin Verdict. I had to give you an instant reaction. We will be live Friday at 1 p.m. Y'all enjoy your damn night. Go take some shots. Go take some shots.